Trial and error kind of thing.
Yeah, I learned how to plug a mic in the other day. It's cool. We can do it. We've got leads, and we've got mics, and we've got instruments. And what we do is we just mic up the instruments.
Well, do you guys have iPhones and stuff?
We're recording the entire album on an iPhone, actually.
Well, I know a band that did it, you know.
I believe it, yeah.
You know, there's a band here in LA that did that, so it's possible.
I feel like we met them.
The iPhone band?
About the iPhone, like
Atomic Tom.
Atomic Tom? Is that
No, it's
Canada,
a band.
Aren't they? Further up north, yeah.
It's a band actually here from Los Feliz, the 88. They did one of their albums entirely using, you know, iPods and iPhones and all that good stuff.
So we're gonna.
Is it a good album?
I like it. I like it. You know. So what's next for you guys? You have the show tonight. You're heading back. Are you gonna take a little break before you get back into it? And
we don't believe in taking breaks. We never rest. We never sleep. One eye open. Yeah,
it's true. You got to stay alert.
We're straight in. Yeah, back on the horse.
That's what we do.
God, you guys are hard workers.
Yeah, actually, we have. Yeah, we're not very good if we're not working.
You got to stay busy.
You got to stay busy. It's very. Yeah, I don't really know how to do. We don't know how to do the other way.
We had a day off yesterday. We lost our minds. Completely lost our minds.
We just had to get wasted.
Well, like, you got to take a break.
You got to.
You know, I guess, you know, once a week is not that bad. Yeah. Once a month.
You people are very lucky here.
You people?
I mean, you people of LA. I don't know, is this just an LA station or is this actually... It's the world.
Yeah.
It's the internet.
Yeah.
Everything's connected. All right, people of the world, listen. Listen up.
People of the world.
Listen up and get yourselves to Venice Beach. We went there yesterday. It was very nice.
Oh my God! How did you enjoy that? Was it chaotic and?
It was. Yeah, we had a friend who we were in his place looking out, so it's like we were protected by windows and things like that. It's pretty mad down on the. I mean, I live in.
Did you go to the boardwalk?
And for me, like Camden it's just like Camden by the sea, much nicer, and.
Which boardwalk? There's loads. We went out. We call them piers. Are they called piers out here as well?
Yeah, but the pier is the actual.
But
the work is where all the vendors are and the psychic hand card readers.
I saw it all. Yeah, volleyball.
We did see some volleyball. We yeah, it's good. I don't know. We love it. We like it here. We have friends here, and we like to have fun. It's nice to see you. You know.
Oh.
Everything's nice here.
Thanks. So what have been the most memorable shows for you guys on the tour?
We did
this time around.
This time around, we actually played
July 4th.
Yeah, we did like a holiday weekend show in Utah, which is, you know, we didn't really know that much about before we got there, but it was in Park City. Really beautiful outdoor show, lovely people.
Was it like a festival type thing? Did you play with other bands?
It was just a show. I don't even know.
We were playing in a valley, in a sort of out-of-season ski resort. So we're on a big stage outside. There's an audience, and then ahead of us is the mountain coming down with 3 ski slopes all coming down in the center. It just looks amazing.
And we met a family there, and after the show, and then they invited us. We had a few drinks with them, and then they invited us to a July 4th barbecue the next day. So we spent Independence Day with loads of Americans and like this family barbecue, and loads of people were coming over and setting fireworks off, and it was just amazing. Like
had you any idea what the whole? Because you obviously don't celebrate July 4th.
Yeah, I've seen Independence Day.
You've seen the movie, the film?
Yeah.
Okay. So we know everything there is to know, really, because that film pretty much sums up. Like, I don't think there's anything else.
No, we're kidding. We know a little bit about it. The history is kind of brushed over in England. People don't talk about it.
Right.
We're actually pretty cool with it.
It's funny.
You guys did a good job.
So, and over the weekend, we had Will and Kate here in Southern California.
In California?
In the studio.
In the studio. They actually
Kate was playing piano. Will was singing.
Oh, yeah. I'm Kate,
Will was just beatboxing.
What do you guys think about all of that madness? And
Probably not as much as you guys do.
It's strange, but for the first time, I'm kind of enjoying reading a bit about it because it's kind of quirky. It's weird.
It's very rare.
Are you guys traditional?
Most people in England sort of find it a bit funny, the whole royalist thing. Cause,
I'm pretty into it. I think it's pretty cool because they have no power. So it's like they bring in a load of tourism, and they can't really do anything wrong. Having said that, I think the reason people like these two so much is because they're the first there's no scandal surrounding them. Like William didn't sleep with hookers, and Kate hasn't got like a coke habit or anything. I don't know. Just like it's really rare for people to be clean. So I think everyone's like, yeah, okay, these are the ones.
They're a good representation.
Everyone likes them. They're just nice guys. Nice guys. They don't make mistakes.
They seem like very nice people, very cute couple. But it's insane to me, how much the public is, craving details about their every move and what they're going to do next. And,
I think it's just in human nature. Obviously, like when you're growing up, everyone wants to be a drummer, number one, obviously. But I think especially for girls, they just want to be a princess, It's like, she got the chance. I mean, she had to put on some sexy lingerie, but that caught his eye, and she became a princess. Like, amazing! What a story. If I was a girl, I would have wanted to be in her place.
Really, Spence? Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably be a drummer as well. But,
a girl drummer.
Yeah, girl drummer.
Princess
girl drummer. That's the jackpot.
Okay. Yeah. Very interesting. All right.
Any girls out there who are aspiring drummers or princesses? We're playing at the Boardwalk. No, the Bootleg tonight.
The Boardwalk.
We're playing at the Bootleg.
You're going to be busking on the Boardwalk?
Yep. We could do a raffle, see who wins.
All right. Well, what else do we have going on in terms of songs there, Robert? Are you going to grace us with another one?
Let's do this. Yeah. What do you want to hear?
You want to play You Will Leave a Mark?
Yes.
Yeah. I got to say that song, everyone it's around here loved it. I played it on my show. I don't know, it was like maybe last November, and everybody was like, "What is that? What is that?" Let's add it. So it's been on our rotation for all this time. It's beautiful.
Thanks for laying the pressure on as well. I'll try not to miss it.
No mistakes.
I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed of all the trouble I have caused, and I'm so ashamed of all these unopened doors, and I am so ashamed of what I have become. That my heart bursting again. Don't leave this mark. Your eyes turning away.
man. It's his favorite song. So
I have a correction to make, by the way.
Yeah.
I first heard it in Zoe's car in Silver Lake. Remember that night? And I was like, I just heard the hook. And I was like, we need to add this ASAP. And it was like in the system within like 2 hours. Remember?
Yeah.
Beautiful
He was like
Amazing.
insane. I mean,
Love
and
it.
like every time, it comes on, it was just like, oh man.
Yeah. Silent film in the studio on Moheak Radio. Better mention that.
Yes. Thank you guys for coming in. It's a pleasure to have you.
I actually have something to say.
Yes.
I need to cut you off there. I was thinking about this while Robert was singing that song. You're great. That's what I had to say, right? Because you came to our first show in LA. You made yourself known. You said, let's do something. Next time we come round. We came round. You arranged it. It was exactly the time we wanted to come. Everything's cool. Got some beers in the fridge. It was a little life lesson for everyone listening. You want something, just do it. Like Zowie wanted to talk. Zowie came and saw us. Here we are doing a session. I think this is a good lesson for everyone.
Thank you, Spencer. It was very odd, the situation when I first met you guys at Viper Room, because I was a little starstruck. It's just kind of weird. But the doorman was asking for a passport, and I was like, that's a silent film. You got to let them in. And he was like, I need a passport or an ID. And I was like, no, they're in the band, really.
So
and then
we stood in line in Sacramento the other day with our own audience, signing autographs while trying to get show our passport so we could get drink tickets so we could actually have a few drinks at our own show.
And
it's fine.
I know, but it's just kind of, and and I was like, should I talk to them about what I do and that I've been playing their song? And I was like, okay. Why not? And it paid off. You guys came in the studio this time because, Spencer, you kept your word and said next time we're in LA, we would love to.
Man of my word.
And I appreciate it very much. It's a joy to have you guys in here and listen to this private session. It's, very cool.
It's such a pleasure to be invited somewhere where we are. Appreciate it. So thank you very, very much.
You're very welcome. It's good to support good music. So. It's
This
easy.
is turning into quite the loving.
We should hug. We should hug and sing love songs. Yeah. You have your final show of the tour tonight at the Bootleg.
We do.
Is it 21 and over? I believe it is, isn't it?
It's LA. Everything's 21.
I mean, I would just say, bring your fake ID. Maybe, but probably 21 and over.
Do you know who you're playing? Who support acts are and stuff?
I just know that they're great. Yeah, they're going to be really great bands.
Okay,
I believe we're on it either 10 or 10:30. I think maybe 10. It will move to 10. Maybe.
Cool. 10.
I'm not sure.
10.
I would be there for 10.
Well, I don't know what else to ask you. Is there anything that you want to discuss and talk about? Any, weird random experiences on the road? I know that last time you were leaving to, was it Bakersfield or something? And I was like, why are you going there?
I think we best not talk about Bakersfield. It's not going to... It was a pretty tough crowd.
It was, in fact, it was a pretty funny gig. We turned up and this guy came out to meet us, and obviously we were pretty worried about this show. Every time we'd said we were going to Bakersfield, everyone was like...
Yeah, I know. I was worried for you guys. I was like, why are you going there?
You wait till you hear the story.
We turned up. This kid walks out. He's like, oh, you're the band? And we were like, yeah, we're the band. And he was like, oh, well, you're going on after the fight.